What up, guys? It's Eddie Block. I want to talk about this model car today. This is the 1961 Chevy Impala. It's this kit right here. Now this kit, it came hardtop. Wait a minute, hold on just a second. It came hardtop, but I turned it into a convertible because I've been having this boot. It's this one right here. It comes hardtop. Very nice kit. I looked at all the pieces. I've been going over it. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about this Sunday. I put my other one to the side for a minute. That one right there. I got it working perfectly. I mean, it's just working so good I can't even touch it anymore. So I went ahead and I pulled this one out and I finished it up. I just had it sitting around. But if you look at that boot, man, I had that boot for I think about 10 years. And it's just, look how yellow it is. I let it soak in bleach last night, but it stayed that color. And so, but today's topic is I wanted to talk about little tips and tricks to these lowrider cars that nobody is really share too much of it, or I guess they just think that everybody is smart enough to figure it out on their own. Now my thing is there's when you're building these cars, there's a lot of intricate stuff going on in them. What I did was well, first of all, let's talk about this kit body. And I tell you that I cut the top off of it. And I noticed that when you cut the top off of these things, if you don't, I had to take the time to shave the whole car down. I had to, if you look at the lip, all of the lip right here. Wait just a second. I have a little pointer. But yeah, I had to shave the whole, I had to start from right here, and I made it line up basically with this, with the cover right here, with the little tunnel cover. I shaved it down, and I had to go all the way back here because, like I'm saying, all of this had a lip going up on it, and the lip was like getting in. It was keeping the thing up too high. I've seen some videos. In some cars, they don't do that, so it makes the boot pop up. So what I did was I shaved all that down really good, and I got, this is the boot to the 1964 kit. It's old school, a long time ago when you used to go to the model store. They would probably have this on the side for sale, but I got it shaved down really good, and I seem to have made it fit just right. I have to line it up with this thing that I made, but it fits on there pretty good. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. This car is that's like a regular hopper over here. That's my regular hopper. But this hopper right here is my this hopper right here is more extreme. Hold on just a second. The hopper, the 1961 that I made, yeah, it's more extreme of a hopper. I can show you guys after I show you about the little tips that I was talking about. Would be good to know if somebody would, take the time to share with us. The camera's gonna be a little crooked, but yeah, I'm gonna take the hood off, and I might as well take the boot off also. I'll set those things to the side. Okay, but when you're building these things and you're building these little jumper strokes right here, try to get a little bit closer to it. Now the builders know that build these lowriders. When you're building these cars, you have to make a little cap to go on your cylinder to choke the string up to lock it on the cylinder basically. And most people know that we take the rivets right here, and we make the we make the strokes with them right here. We make that. So what I did in order to make my cap, at first I was using these little things right here. I'll show you one. This is what they look like when they're new. When they're new, they'll look like that right there. And I was taking it and I was smashing it onto the tip of my little cylinder like this. This is a little messed up, but I'm just showing you. I was smashing it like that. But so now what I do instead, this is just a little tip for everybody. I take the, just a second. I take the rivet, this rivet right here, and after I knock this piece off, because it comes off, sometimes you can take it off, and then I make a cut right here, and I just save that little tube, that little metal tube piece, and as you can see, it'll slide. It slides right over the end of the rivet after you've used it. So that's a good idea on how to use more of the rivet. You can use that little piece right there as little grabs to hold your string. Just wanted to show that I'm still working on this one, but it's all the way completed. Just got to clean it up and paint it when it's time to paint. But yeah, I got this one working. Works really good. I'll show you guys a little bit. Just a minute. I'll pull these out. Lock up the back. Alright, I got the back locked up. I even got the little chains up under there to hold it. You have to have the chain or this thing or it'll really come apart on you. I got the chain up under there to hold it. And I had I was fiddling around and I took some what do you call this? The crazy glue container. And I figured out and I drilled holes in it in certain spots right there. And then I took the time and figured out how to make the telescopic cylinder. So that's what those are up there. I'll show you. You see those red things are the telescopic cylinders, and it's going to the back to lift it up. You can see how that looks. It works pretty good. It's a telescopic cylinder. I made it out of these ink pens right here. See, I got a bunch of pieces of them all broken up, but I made those telescopic cylinders out of one ink pen. But they work really good, and I kept the engine bay really clean and really hollow so that I can get full engine detail up in there. I'm not building these 8-arm hoppers for nothing. I want to still show off my engine detail abilities on putting them together. Well, yeah, it's coming along. I'll show you. I'll set it right there, but it works. Just wanted to show you guys a couple of little tips and a little update on my other project that I was working on. But this one is done. All this stuff just needs to be painted. But I live in Seattle and it's raining. It's raining every day. Every single time. So no more issues with the hopping and stuff like that. The body's coming up a little bit. And look at the camber, the tuck on the wheel. Just a second, let me get the body back lined up. Look how much the wheel tucks in the front. That's really good, and I got the springs working. But and when I take the pressure off of the front tire, the camber it'll go back out like it's supposed to. So that really pushes this car. If you look when I hit it, this car is going all the way to the back bumper. That motion really gives the car a higher jump. I got the little ball joints right there, and I have the wheel connected to the spindle on bottom being separated by a ball joint. So man, I'm telling you, it gives it a really, really big kick of a jump. So just wanted to show you that how much the wheels tuck on jump. But watch it, when I let it down, it'll go back to normal. Well, actually, I can just pull the string and show you. It'll go back to, I'll set it right here, and the wheels will go back down out like that. So that's probably a trick to making a car hop higher. And if I had to back up higher, I'm sure the car could hop higher. Because watch this, it'll touch the back bumper every single time. So I really figured out this hydraulic thing. You know, it took me 3 years of just teaching myself, but I got it figured out. But I do not know how to build a switch box. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll put that guy back over there. This car has a monster lockup on it. It works really good. Works really good. I'll let the back down. I don't like to leave the pressure on the hydraulics. I like to take the pressure off of the strings when I'm not using them. And the string that I'm using is very, very superior. It's good stuff, man. It's so thin and it gets right up in there. Gets right up in there. I'll take the pressure off of that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that and share those tips about those little grabs things. Because when you do it like that, man, it works very cleanly. I just put the string in there. I tie one little baby knot and slide the cap on there. And you're good to go through the whole show until the string breaks. But yeah, that's I'll tuck these wires up in here. You can see, you can see the top of those cylinders, but that's okay because once the car is completed and all prettied up, it'll have that covering it, you know, making it that much more better. I want to take a look at the table and see if I had anything else that I was going to share with you guys. Oh yeah, like I said, you should try this string. I'm going to try and show you how thin it is. This is the string. The Suffix low-vis green 500 pound, 150 yards of it also. But this stuff costs $15. And look how thin it is. But that's a thin weave material. It's very, very strong. So this stuff is highly recommended. It's super flexible. And it really, you know, this stuff has to be flowing very good and freely when you're doing your thing on it. But yeah. So I'm looking at the goodies. So I told you about the rivets, okay? Yeah, that's Eddie Block, and just wanted to give that quick update on my 61 Impala that I'm also working on. Sometimes I work on more cars than just one. But yeah. So everything is looking fine. And I'll keep you posted and updated on the Caprice right there. So just stay tuned, guys. Just wanted to share that little bit of stuff. That's Eddie Block. I'm out. Peace.